back to another Let's Play. Or, I say Let's Play, I'm old school. Jeez, I'm old. We are here in another... Let me pull this up here. There we go. Getting all my stuff up. Still getting some stuff set up and ready, so I do apologize, but... There we are. Okay. But here we are playing back through Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the previous part, we finished up pretty much a majority of the missions that we have available on the Citadel. There will be more later, though not as much. The Council finally decided to do something. Strip Saren of his Spectre status, pretty much a Black Ops agent, and gave us the status instead. So that's always good. And now we're on a hunt to go find him. Along the way, we found out Saren is looking for something called the Reapers. We believe the Reapers eliminated all life 50,000 years ago. And so now we are on the hunt to stop that from happening. Let's have a look. I believe reading that spectrum system. We'll check. This will be done. System, of course, Head Nebula. And the Veronata system. The Hades Gamma Cluster. Okay. So yeah, we've done everything we can on this part.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of...
Sorry, I know I paused it. I'm trying to get all my stuff adjusted, so I do apologize. Get this back on where we can hear her again.
Powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Why?
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Great. Alright, well... There's that. could do a long walk, but there is a travel lane literally right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Here we are.
My people are wanderers, not military leaders. All this fighting seems strange. It must be more familiar for you, Chief Williams.
Trying to take down a rogue Spectre and his army of synthetics? No, they didn't cover this in basic.
Yeah, fighting the synthetics is more along your end, Tally. Despite your people not being military, they are the ones who actually made the Geth.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
Really?
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back.
Okay.
Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Looks like we're going to Pharos first.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Well, be careful.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Alright.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Alright. Investigate a bit. Fair.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Noveria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
Baines. We heard of Baines.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seem to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Bane's body.
Any idea how to find him?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Bane's death. Is there anything else, Commander?
Alright, we talk about all that. Let's talk about you and Saren have a
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me.
Ooh.
The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
What happened?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
And what went wrong?
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
It was all hurt.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Great.
There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre.
Great.
Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
It wasn't your fault.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Okay. Now we done all.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I'll view those later. Alright, let's go. Into the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
It feels wrong.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Let's be honest.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
No, we can't.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So we got that. Free XP! Massive speech, followed by just me shouting free XP. Good lord, what's this game bringing out of me? Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. And those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
Now you're here.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Alright, Presley.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're gonna explore around the ship before we see what all kind of XP and everything we can get. Spot. Find. Check out over here. Free, you know, 26 XP. The boarding on Caden. How are you doing?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Okay.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
You don't want to talk. There are 26. Let's see here. Oh, talk to. Here. Always like having that mixed up. Anything in here I could do? No.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I think it's just the same thing.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Let's keep going. Down here. Maybe we can talk to first before we talk to the main group. Come down here. And here, Axis and Tally.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation, too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, we got that. Give me one moment. I'm gonna make one adjustment. Oh. Making one quick adjustment, so I do apologize. Thankfully, I got where you guys can see what I'm doing this time. For those watching the replay. Come on. Come on, game. Let me do it. You know what to do. Let me do it. Super. There it goes. Alright. There we go. Alright, now we're back. Sally?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The ship's special.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Wow, that's 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel.
Yeah.
But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Talk about the pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
The topic of the Quarians.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
They always accept.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Oh.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input.
Okay.
Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
I kind of don't blame them for it.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
I understand the strong opinions.
I should go.
See you later.
I understand the strong opinions. I mean, your people were nearly wiped out, but then again, you made something that came originally as AI, and you made it into an entire entire species, and you decided to try and wipe them out. It's kind of hard to feel bad for you, but you are part of my crew. I'm not going to change that.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, he's talking about the Genophage, and that is going to be a massive part of the story later on for those who don't know, but yeah.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Yeah, there's...
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, so... it's going to get more into it as the game progresses on. We're going to find out more about it. But the genophage... first we have to talk about the Rachni Wars, which Rachni are kind of like spider things. They were causing havoc on Citadel space. And so the Citadel and the Council helped raise the Krogans up out of... They get more advanced technology and help them go for it. The Krogan were meant to be the army that the Turians now are for Citadel. And they actually beat back the Rachnis. Rachnis are believed to be extinct at this point. However, the Krogan are now a sledgehammer in a galaxy that is made of glass. So now the Krogan are now in interference. So now the Council turns on the Krogan. But the Krogan we've already fought against one, is a species of walking tanks that love to fight. So the genophage was made by the Solarians and put infected on the homeworld of the Krogan, the Tuchanka. And now the genophage has affected everyone. We're only maybe 10 out of every 1,000 born actually survive being born. And so the species has pretty much been neutered. And that's where the Krogan are now.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I have access to the Spectre weapons if I get them. Let's see here. Is there anything that I want? Ooh, that's a little bit better. Same accuracy, but it's more heat sink, or more heat sink capacity, so more charges. That's what we currently have. I'm just seeing what we got. Yeah, now we're getting up to stuff that I can. There. There it's.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
Arcturian, buddy.
I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
You knew?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Yeah, they are.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
I understand it, but I'm like, that's your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
I understand you don't like CSEC doing it, but you have to remember is that you're on my team, but I'm the one who's the Spectre.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
It just abruptly ends there. Okay. Garrus starts out this way. Garrus will become like your best friend in the entire series.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away.
Right.
I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Oh, man, I got plans for you. You're not gonna like them. Alright, let's go back up. It's time to start traveling. We talked to everyone. We've done all this. Open our galaxy map. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to do a lot of it first. It shows us where all the main missions are. Aquaria, Pharaohs, Side. This is a bonus mission. We'll be able to do later. Here we go. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, going 95. Goodness gracious. We do game. Alright. 45 minutes in, we finally leave the Citadel. How about that? Let's see here.
Message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos.
Oh.
Communications failing. life support and emergency transponder. Won't last long. Please hurry.
Don't want to be outside of the, we're gonna bring Garrus. First, we're going to go to squads and we're going to upgrade some stuff. Upgrade your sniper. There. Anything I can do? Nope. Rex. Rex, we are going to give fitness. Shotgun. Pursuing.
There's a wreckage. The signal must be coming from there.
Careful, Shepard. I've got a bed. Yes! It's a trap!
Rest of the fun.
Cover me.
Out for too long, you actually will start doing damage. Electronics are too low. Dang it. I know they'd be too low. I have minerals. Found something. Where's that? Codex. Feud. Alright, no, we got this anomaly. This is gonna be the last one. First line. Make it. Alright. Oh, goodness. This thing does not drive well. To Normandy. We've done everything we can here at the moment. Their stuff won't change until we. Nice. Survey. to all the strength we got. Alright. First up. Jeez. I know where all my points are going. Right into electronics. Electronics and hacking. Electronics and encryption. Pretty much whenever you hit the master thing and master overload, master this, is whenever you can stop from there. Be on the straight side. Yes. We're gonna shotgun. Damage there, barrier, Corium, yeah, 3 more points. Ooh, that's amazing. Okay, that's 16 points. Jeez. Aiden, we are going to all your stuff unlocked. And you have 3 points only, just throw, barrier, get you 1 more there. And we're gonna do 1 more. Everyone's points done. We're still about 2,000 points away, roughly. Actually, I have 4. What am I doing? There, now, decryption I don't have to put any more into. I can, but it's not a priority. Charm is on back to true. And then I'll do a swing. Okay. Now we got that done. Oops. Syndicate. Ooh, debris. This is one of the syndicates that of the stream talking about. Oh. I can make it. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to run. I think it's super speed. Oh, nearly flipped it. Hopefully this ain't a and it was talking about it. Come on, Rico. Come on. Okay. Here. We're all gonna get this. We're all Skyrim this. Even though this game technically came up, I believe, before Skyrim did. time to not answer. Manual bypass. There you go. Okay. This may be stupid. We're gonna go for it. Because why not? If I need to not do it, then I'm gonna pull out and not do it. Playing Skyrim. Watch your corners. You know we're here because we kind of blew up all their stuff outside.
Take cover! I will destroy you! I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
Down. accurate, but not what I'm looking for personally. And then we're going back.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright. I'm gonna make sure that there's nothing else we can, they're dead here, so we're up to the taking. Ooh, got some stuff here. Easy decryption. There we go. Our omnis will take all. Okay, that. There we go. Got in there. Cool. Function object. Okay, now that I know everyone's closer. We got no reason left to be in here. Alright. Wasn't expecting to start off with this. I forgot that this was here on this planet. I'm being dead serious with that. I totally forgot what I was paying attention. But we got everything. Normandy. Got no reason to be there. Well, we were checking the airplanes here. Ooh. Please don't have to score that shit. I think that was way metal. Alright.
Looks like the ship's deserted.
Everything's shut down. Only basic life support is running.
Did you hear that? Sounded like footsteps. Somebody set that trap. This whole place could be wired.
Approach. Good, you know. I know I'm technically poisoned. Scared me, Caden. Jeez. Shot you.
Patching you up.
That worked. Yeah, I'll take it.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
No brain activity. He's dead. This body is nothing but an empty shell.
Leave him alone until we know more about what's going on here.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I don't like it, but I don't know what's going on.
Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't!
Sounds like a person, girlfriend or wife, the dude pretty much just gone, and isn't taking it too well.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him.
He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines.
Oh, and she's bad.
It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Shields down.
Take cover!
I'm ready.
Oh, you okay, Garrus? You're just on the wrong side of the door. The girlfriend. Okay, I knew it was your girlfriend or wife. Was the way it was sounding. Okay. Well, now we know what's going on. She killed the crew because of trying to keep him on life support. At this point, it's inhumane to keep him alive, especially when there's no one else on the ship.
You did the right thing, Commander.
It was inhumane to keep him alive. There's literally no one left on the ship. Oh, let's keep moving. Back to the Normandy we go. No reason to be on there. See if I can get that item. So I don't have to go which planet was this? Medgos? Yeah, Medgos. Now that I have average. Ashley Tally. Hey, someone's here. Glad you could join. I'm just gonna be wandering around doing a bunch of side quest stuff. I pretty much just got the ability to leave the Citadel, so it's my time to explore Citadel space. Hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. Put this here. There we go. You're done. Alright. Let's we got all this. Transmotion, we already did that. Let me just go back to this. Get this debris. Oh, this is so awkward on mouse and keyboard. Alright. Who's ready for some sci-fi Skyrim? Oh, jeez. Go ahead and double down the mountain. We're back at it again. Damn it. Make it up the hill. Oh, jeez. Hey, just made it. All right. Making a vehicle map. And looks like it's time to head out. Done with the Argus Rogue Buster for now. Unless some reason pulls me back. Check something here. Let's see what we got. You got nothing for me? Survey. Get yours ready. Nice. More of that cleared up. Nothing there. Land on it. Okay. Check this planet. Survey. Rare element. Yeah. Alright. Here we go, Trevin. What do we got here? Rex and Garrus. Bunch of achievements. 4 points for Rex. We are going to what we're gonna do. 1 point shotgun give Carnage, and we're gonna put the rest into Orb. Here's we got nothing. Less than 1,000 away. Check them up. Here, let's go for the anomaly. Because this thing is further off away. Have a look over here. good lord. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't want that. There's a research base there. Research base next. Jeez. I wasn't ready for a thresher ball. Still not 100%, but hey, I'm better than what I was. Boy, what's over here? Hey, here, have a thresher ball. No.
Nobody's been here for a while.
There you go.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation site.
Okay. Could be. We're going to, what do we got? Do the excavation sites. I'll come back to it, but it'll probably be last. All right, next one. Please don't be in our thresher ball. First, 4 points. I want to put inspector training, but yeah, actually, I think I'm kind of for this for now. I can go one more without it. Eris, 1 point assault training. We'll give him a sniper rifle. He likes snipers. We're good. 2 here. 3 here. Give you the ability for big ball. Oh wait, I can create some stuff. 3, 2. Over. We'll give it some stuff. Synthetic. And you. Pistols. Here. I'm not gonna give you the scimitar. Or the scimitar. I'm gonna give you a scimitar. And there's a reason I'm not giving you the scimitar. Pistol. Give you a strength 3. Sniper. Avengers. Forget the beats. It's just better. And you are... I'll give you damage. 3. You got no armor for you, but you like to be in people's faces. And because you like to be in people's faces, you are the one getting the scimitar. 2. Damage 3. Damage 3. Here and perfectly fine. Okay. Electronics? Oh my gosh, you kidding me? I actually could have got it because I could have made electronics master. Dang it. Alright, guess we're going for the anomaly up here. I wanted so bad to get that one done. But no. Ah! I want to get the Spectre, get you. So yeah, no, electronics is going to become master on my next upgrade. We don't have to worry about it ever again.
into the operational area. You went right off the scanners, Commander. Now we have to bring you back.
That's fine. Alright, now I'm back. That would have been a rough map.
Securing point.
Plutonium. I can grab that. Got it. Oh boy. Man, nailed it. Alright.
Heading out.
Let's see what we can find out here. Hey, we can breathe now. We don't have to have everything on. Okay. Oh no.
All patched up. I've seen this before. Machine cultists. The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Oh, that was great. Oh jeez. Goodness gracious. I don't know what to expect, but what in that? My goodness. I found the survey team. They're all gone. Alright, time to go. We'll be back on this planet later whenever I level up. But, one last search. Storm 4. Unlock crates. Take all this. And it's best we leave this place, because, yeah. We've done all we can here. Sorry, I'm maneuvering stuff around on my end. I do apologize. Alright. Give it a moment. It's gonna come back. And give me control. There it is. Okay. Ah, I have control. Okay. We are done here for now. Yes. Yes. Land here. What be here? I have no idea. Aiden. First, come here to squad. We're going to check. You have 4 points. 2. I'm going to do. That and 1. Tally, who has 4 points. I don't need these because we're going to give you. You know what? I'm gonna give you all the points of chucking. Give you advanced carnage. You. I need to get you master overload there for decryption, and that is done. I don't need to worry about it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get master overload here. I'm going to go for Spectre trading. This can wait. If this doesn't increase by this next one, I can just wait. Spectre trains will be maxed out, and then I'm gonna worry about basic business. Dampening, I could do my first aid mess, and I'm okay. Here. Map. Crash save. Another syndicate hideout. Wow, we're here. Jeez. I don't think we already hit all hideouts at once. Before we go in though. Movements. I'm not going to give you a Storm 4. Tally has the shotgun stuff, so she's going to get the Storm 4. I will, however, get you a Scimitar 3. I'll give you a counter 3. Or no. I will give you the H. A little bit of I'm not worried about that. No armor. Give you a Banshee 3. Give you the Storm. You have this one. Yep, this one. And I give them those for those dilemmas. But there, now we have everything. Oh. Oh. On the frozen mountain. I'm sorry, I know I probably should check it. How much more? About a little over 2,000. this the hideout? We're gonna poor guy. Got all the outside cards. Oh, this hurt. Maybe on this side, okay. There we go. Well, I did not expect to actually knock all these out immediately. Arctic sci-fi Skyrim. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Fight. ready for a fight. Let me check something real quick. All right, making sure everything's working. So something a little disturbing down below, so I just wanted to make sure we're all good. Alright. There's gonna be more guys in there. Check your corners, team. Oh, jeez.
Now it gets fun. Bring it on.
Alright, everyone's good. Wow, I suck. I think he is the boss. Oh. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Get them, let's clear their base of anything, if they have anything. Ooh, upgrade. There you go. There we go. Hey, can I focus here at the end? Was not expecting to knock out the syndicates. I was honestly expecting to take a couple. No, I'm just seeing if they have anything here for me. And it don't look like it. So now's about a good time as any to head. Oh. I say that. I want it. Oh. Let's get moving. We're done here, so turn to Normandy. Alright, where do we go? Come on here, and I am going to take Eden and Eris. Ooh, there's a lot. Journal. This is the UNC hostage.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Jeez, I was not expecting it to be rushed. I was not expecting to be rushed. Or the shotgun. I was not expecting that. Like, jeez. Yeah, pistol, you have assault rifle.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish the charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
You need him alive.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2 like you. Trust me. The commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
As much as you get.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A Fifth Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Before I do it, well, do another save. Because, something tells me I'm gonna do something that's gonna tick everyone off before I leave, so I want this extra save, like, after it's all done. I'm gonna put my gun out. Oh, jeez. Garrus! Garrus! Garrus got in the way. Anything in this maze we can use? Doesn't really look like it. Alright, we made it. Nerd duelist armor. What? Keep giving me duelist armor. It's not really that good. Only that can equip it as action.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Hooray! We now have the Hades Gamma Cluster done. At least, you gotta come back to that. I can explore 3. There is something here. here. I think that is we don't know psycho stuff for now. Yeah, there's still cyclists. There's a stronghold. Alright. Well. Yeah. Whatever this is. Sci-fi Skyrim, woohoo! I don't know how much I'll need to do throughout the game. Survey. Here. Avoid the struggle for now. A lot of guys there. Probably not going to be happy if I scroll up and make it. here. Whatever this is. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Storm the force of darkness, bring them down. Alright. Let's get going. See what we can find here. Alright. Those two are done. I don't need to pay more points for those. Here's dampening. Electronics. That covered. Won't give you 2 points in there. 2 points of sniper rifle. Oh, I could have given Rex. We need to really have heavy armor. All right. toxin seals. Okay, we got some here. Oh, jeez. Started leading the slavers with nurse. Dante should report the ambassador on Citadel or sisters. Well, that was a thing. Ultra weapons for now. I think we're good. Lower room. There it is. Hey, more stuff. More stuff doing so whenever I get back there. Oh my days. Got a lot more, got a lot better. Okay. There is that. That's all I got here. Just finding side missions to do left and right. I think what I'm going to do is I am probably going to find the planet Liara is on. I'm going to stop there. Section.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Much longer. Oh. This is the or what's it? What's it? Right. Go ahead. Allie has 4 points. First aid free. For me, whenever I eventually get which is about 3,000, less than 3,000 away. These two are where I want to be. I don't think we're going to put the extra for those. Probably another 4 points. Here's where I get the advanced unity. Yeah, Unity is going to be very good, especially with higher difficulties. And then when I get this up, if this has not gone up by any where I can do class 3, I'm going to start doing the pistols and basic. And not equip medium armor. I'll go here. This is priority. Here, these two. Okay. Now we got that. First. Place the Skyrim. Ooh. Side quest stream. Need the Mako to live. Come on now. Push home. Push home. Push forward. Oh, it's our Solarian. Now the fun part of this. Start playing some more Skyrim. resume last save. Good lord.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
Okay. Let me get some more information on the main. Because I believe he won't be able to talk. Won't talk to you unless you do. Apparently very bad at this. But hey, what's new? I did scan some stuff here. I just didn't scan everything. Okay, but I've already done all three of those, so now it's on to Knossos. And this is the one where Liara is going to be. Right, clicked on it. Just want to make sure. There. Okay. There we got. Rex.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
We have found we are. We got all the gas now. Save this. And this is where we're gonna call it. This is gonna be the stream. Oh, I did not know that. That was a speed boost. You learn stuff every day. Reminder, this is the first time playing on PC, but anyway, that was Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We are now on Therum, and we are going to find Liara on the next one. So you guys have a good one.